dictation. Dictations are really useful for English practice because they can help you notice the little mistakes that you may be making. And these mistakes could be in vocabulary, spelling, grammar, or even just in general listening. So it's a really good activity to sort of test yourselves. The sentences that I've chosen today are ones that contain words that are often confused in English. And these words are often confused by native English speakers as well. And so you really need to listen for your context clues to make sure you're spelling the words correctly. So we're going to do 10 practice sentences today, and at the end I will give you the answers and of course a brief explanation as to why one word is used and not another. All right, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to repeat each sentence 3 times. You are not allowed to talk aloud in the library. You are not allowed to talk aloud in the library. You are not allowed to talk aloud in the library. I accept all people, except those who are cruel to others. I accept all people, except those who are cruel to others. I accept all people, except those who are cruel to others. Here is a compliment for you. That dress really compliments your eyes. Here is a compliment for you. That dress really compliments your eyes. Here is a compliment for you. That dress really compliments your eyes. You are too nice for your own good. You are too nice for your own good. You're too nice for your own good. The Capitol building is located in the capital of the state. The Capitol building is located in the capital of the state. The Capitol building is located in the capital of the state. I need to find a site that can help me cite journals for my paper. I need to find a site that can help me cite journals for my paper. I need to find a site that can help me cite journals for my paper. My ring is loose, so I hope I don't lose it. My ring is loose, so I hope I don't lose it. My ring is loose, so I hope I don't lose it. I suppose you think I'm supposed to get this assignment done tonight. I suppose you think I'm supposed to get this assignment done tonight. I suppose you think I'm supposed to get this assignment done tonight. They're coming to pick up their daughter in the morning. They're coming to pick up their daughter in the morning. They're coming to pick up their daughter in the morning. The child threw the ball through the window. The child threw the ball through the window. The child threw the ball through the window. All right, how did you do? We'll find out as we go through these corrections. You are not allowed to talk aloud in the library. Okay, the difficulty with this sentence is in the two words allowed, A-L-L-O-W-E-D, and allowed, A-L-O-U-D. The first one is a verb, and it means permitted. The second is an adverb that means out loud. Now, the difficulty is that the two words sound the same, but the words have very different meanings. So it's important to consider the context and the use, even when you're thinking about how to spell these words. I accept all people except those who are cruel to others. Okay, again, we have two very similar sounding words. There is a very slight pronunciation difference in the two, but it's very hard to hear it, and I'm not even entirely sure that all people do pronounce these words differently. But the first, with the AC, this means to believe in or approve of. It can also mean to receive something. In this case, it means to approve of something or someone. EX means to exclude. You can think of the EX and the meaning of X as a prefix. X is out. Here's a compliment for you. That dress really compliments your eyes. Okay, the difficulty in this sentence is compliment with an I versus compliment with an E. With an I, it means a nice thing, to flatter someone. You can use it as a noun or a verb depending on the sentence. If you use it as a noun, it would be a nice thing. As a verb, it would be to say a nice thing to someone. Compliment with an E means to complete something or to enhance it. You can think of the word compliment, think of it as to complete, the E, complete. And as a noun, it would be the thing, enhancing or completing something else. And as a verb, it would mean to complete something else or to enhance it. You're too nice for your own good. Okay, the difficulty here would be your, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E versus Y-O-U-R. In the first case, it's a contraction of U and R. And the second, Y-O-U-R, is the second person possessive adjective that describes something belonging to you. The Capitol building is located in the capital of the state. The difficulty here is the two words sound the same. And also, the spelling is very similar with only one letter difference. Add to that both of these words have to do with government, and it can seem really confusing. Capitol with an O-L is the building where government meetings occur. Capitol with an A-L is the city that serves as the seat of government. Now, you also may know the word capital when you say something like capital letters. That's also with an A, but that has a completely different meaning than the uses in this particular sentence. I need to find a site that can help me cite journals for my paper. It is very easy to see why these two words are confusing. Again, they are two words that sound the same, but only have a slight difference in spelling, an S and a C. Site with an S is a noun meaning location. So when you talk about a site, you can say, I'm going to different sites, historical sites. When you're talking about internet usage, that usually means a website. Site with a C means to make reference to something. And you will find this word used a lot in university settings. If you're writing a research paper, for example, you need to give reference to where you found your information, and we call that to cite your sources. My ring is loose, so I hope I don't lose it. The difficulty here is that loose and lose have a very similar spelling. Loose is an adjective that describes something that doesn't fit well, in this case, a ring. Lose, notice the z sound. Lose is to part with something, but not intentionally. You intended to keep it, but now you can't find it. I suppose you think I'm supposed to get this assignment done tonight. The confusion between suppose and supposed to is both in pronunciation and in usage. In this sentence, suppose is a verb and it means to assume something to be true. Supposed to is a modal verb phrase, meaning that you are required to do something. Notice that when I say suppose, it has a bit of a Z sound in it. When I say supposed to, it's more of an S sound. Now, another thing I want to say about supposed to is the negative would be you're not supposed to. I am supposed to, I am not supposed to. A common mistake that I see is people saying, I don't supposed to. That is incorrect. You say I am or I am not. They're coming to pick up their daughter in the morning. Once again, we have two words that sound the same, but they are not the same in meaning. THEY apostrophe RE is a contraction of they and are. THEIR is the possessive pronoun. So these are words that sound the same, but they're different. Now you could also have THERE, which is a place. So you have to be very careful about the way you're spelling your forms of there. The child threw the ball through the window. Okay, in this sentence, we have, again, two words that sound the same, but have completely different meanings. So you can see this is something that happens a lot in English. In this case, THREW is the past tense of the verb throw. Through can have different meanings. Through, in this case, is a preposition, and we're using it to say that the ball went in one side and exited on the other side. So through as a preposition would mean into and out of. As an adjective, you can use through to mean that you're finished, or you can use it as an adverb to mean completely or backwards and forwards. So this word through can have several different meanings. In this sentence, it's a preposition. Well, I hope you found this practice today useful.